Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning.
How's it going, Ella?
Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, y'all, we got the dream team back together.
Yep. This is day 4 for us.
Yeah, working on it.
Yep. And the name of the game today is going to be definitely plumbing up the gable ends.
Yes.
And finishing up all the last minute bracing to keep it plumb.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm really happy about it.
Once you guys finish that, then it's going to be like the eaves and the gable ends.
Yep.
I almost said gimbal. The gable ends and like the ladder system and all that stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, it's getting closer and closer to drying in. Then we could do the roof and the roof sheathing.
Yeah. And it's getting right there. I mean, I'm super happy about it. The roof sheathing shouldn't be hard at all. Everything's 16 on center. So there's no, we've already done all the maneuvering of the wood here and there.
We worked hard these last couple days to make sure that the sheathing was going to go smooth.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's going to work out perfectly. I'm really happy about this.
I know, I'm excited. Today's actually a beautiful day, guys. It's a little overcasty, little chilly with the breeze, but it's a perfect weather day for you guys to be out here getting it.
I'll be pulling my jacket off soon as we jump up in that attic, for sure.
Yeah,
that's for sure. I mean, it's perfect. Last time we were out here, right, it was 85 or 87 with, I think it was like 86% humidity. It was really high.
But there was a breeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a break every now and then.
There was a breeze, though. That was a saving grace.
A little teasing breeze.
Yeah.
But then when the cold front came in behind it, and created all the havoc everywhere else around us.
Yeah.
It cooled us off, but man, that's nuts to me.
For the usual for springtime, the last couple of days, because it's been a couple of days since y'all were out here working on it. We've been ducking and dodging storms. It's the usual for this season here in Arkansas.
Yep.
And yeah, actually, some of you guys subscribers are telling us that there was a tornado just like hop, skip, and a jump town right over.
Oh.
Actually, right on the outside of Havana.
Yeah.
There was a tornado touchdown.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's really close to home.
Yep.
Very close to home.
Just down the road.
Which brings me to why we're doing a whole crap ton of bracing up top, because we get really crazy winds out here.
Yep.
Obviously, if a tornado was to touch, I mean, it's going to touch, right?
Yeah.
But the wind is what it's kind of extra. That's why Gary likes to go like extra and above and beyond.
Yeah.
I like the way that you're doing it.
I can't help it, especially with all the hard work that has went into it.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's like I'll rather go a little bit above. But it's also, hey, I'm not a builder, so if I screwed up something, me going above what I need to, it should, counterbalance that. So.
And you can't put a price on a peace of mind, right? So maybe a little bit more overthinking, a little bit more extra work, a bit more peace of mind.
Yeah, and
exactly.
Peace of mind is vital.
Yep.
Actually, that kind of brings me to something this morning. Man, we're all kind of stressing here in the background right now on the 41.36. Peace of mind. Anthony and Roxanne were hacked. Their Country Road Cure account, their main channel, dude, was hacked. That happened this morning. There's some other person on there. They basically unlisted all of their videos. They have a new screen name. They have a new icon. So they are working to get their channel back. We've been talking with Google. We've been doing all this stuff this morning. It's been crazy.
Yes.
It's been crazy. So
I can't
having
believe that happened
any
crazy.
sorts of peace of mind, whether it be here in the building or digitally, definitely.
Yeah. No, exactly. And it's that's just nuts. I still can't believe it.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know that you could get your whole Google account hacked.
Yeah, so that's what happened. Is they didn't just hack his channel. They attacked his Google account so they could get a hold of the channel, and then they could stream what they want off of his channel. And so now you got all these other things into play. Hopefully they don't do anything and get community strikes or kind of banning or anything happening. Plus everything that's attached to the Google account is now.
Yeah,
man.
So we're fighting with it in the background. I'm putting up a fight in the background trying to help Country Road Cure get their account back, because it's just awful. Anthony and Roxanne don't deserve that.
No,
they don't deserve that, and nobody deserves that, right? But come on.
That's just crazy.
I
still am blown away on that one. I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
So I don't know if Ant and Rox are going to do a daily vibe today. Sorry, I totally went squirrel on this because you started talking about peace of mind, and I'm like, I don't have any peace in my mind right now.
No, you've been dealing with that this morning. And that's stressful.
Yeah.
That is super stressful. The craziest thing is, like, I dropped off the kids and, you know, we went and talked and everything else like that. And I came up here for, I think it was like 5 minutes. I went back down there and,
Yeah.
you know, he found out all that stuff. And I was like, what the?
Well, it's because he logged in to go
Dang,
do his
dude.
morning stuff
Yep.
and, like, start, you know, doing his thing, just like how we're doing our thing right now with you guys. And it's like always, sometimes there's like that cog in the wheel, and it really sucks, you know?
People.
And there's nothing that they can do. We've already contacted Google and got a hold of somebody over there. I did. And it's literally, you have to wait for 24 hours while the team investigates. And so it's that waiting period, right?
Yep. A lot can happen in that 24 hours.
Yeah. Well, we've gotten pretty good with the waiting period. I mean, I guess we're almost experts at this point with our life decisions and building a house and everything. There's a lot of waiting that goes in. You wait for supplies, you wait for the weather, you wait. But some things are just...
That's a tense wait.
That's tense wait.
That's a tense
wait.
That's a tense wait.
Oh, man.
It sucks. But we're not going to let it ruin the day. We actually have a good day planned today. After I still have plans with my mom to come over, and I'm going to be making dinner. Mom's going to join us for dinner tonight.
Yep.
You guys have a full day of getting it out there. So why don't you guys explain what you guys are going to be doing today?
Well, pretty much what we got to do is attach this last gable end over here. We didn't attach it just yet because it was a lot that we did. And I was like, we're done. let's call it, you know. It was getting late and everything. It was probably like almost 7 o'clock when we called it that.
Yeah, it was sunset.
You know, exactly. I was like, let's just call it. Let's finish that on another day. So here we are. You know, we're going to get it done. But yeah, attach that, and then we're going to pull it all this way. I'm glad that gable end needs to go that way.
Yeah.
That gable end needs to go that way. So we're just going to attach it all, and it's all within the same, you know, measurement of how much it needs to go that way.
Mm-hmm.
And Gary, with his genius idea, he came up with using a chain come along with some of his straps that he has. And man, I'll connect it to the top of the gable, and he'll use the come along, and it just shifts the whole thing where we need to be.
No.
This guy's got some ideas.
So yep, we're gonna get those finished up, and then we'll rig up that. We're gonna have to rig it up in three different spots, so that way we're pulling it all evenly and not just pulling the peak and then have it. It shouldn't.
Yep.
It should just pull it all right, but
it doesn't. It doesn't. You would think you just attach it in one spot and pull the gable, but when you grab it from the middle, it pulls, and then it's like it's warped.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So yeah, we're gonna have to do the 3 spots on it and get her all pulled together. That's gonna be fun, but hey, we can get that. We can get that angle.
Oh, we're ready.
We're
ready
good.
for it.
That's the whole rigging part that I'm all right, I got this. No problem.
Yeah, Gary used to do like wire rope and rigging for a zipline company way back in the day before he started doing this. People ask all the time, did Gary have construction experience? How does he figure this out?
That's the only, I mean, like, it's not construction, you know, per se, but that's the only experience that I would have, per se, to say that I have experience in it. But
little known fact, Gary actually likes to spend his free time reviewing engineered plans and reviewing different like blueprints and things like that. That's what he does in his free time.
Manuals.
So that's kind of how manuals.
I like manuals. I don't know why, but it's the diagrams especially. It's just like, all right, let me see how they broke that one apart, and then it's like you get down to the nit and gritty, and you know what's what and everything else, and I don't know. It's like, what the heck does that do? Why is it there? Okay, let me figure it out.
I think it's cool your brain works that way.
Heck yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I go a little bit too much. I go squirrel in that aspect. I was like, huh? And I start going down a trail where it's like, I didn't need to read all that. I need to read this. Why am I going this way? I'm like, all right, hold up.
We go squirrel all the time.
Yep.
Like this whole chat is a squirrel. This whole chat is just a giant squirrel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's going to be an interesting day for sure. We're going to get this knocked out, and soon enough, we're going to be ready to put the sheathing on the rest of the house. That's super dope.
Yeah, I'm so happy that you're able to come out and help Gary, man. Step in where I'm stepping out. I've got a lot of other stuff in the background working anyway, and my fear of heights and just, you know, the brute strength and everything. I'm happy that you have the time and you're able to come out here and help Gary. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's super awesome. I'm so happy about it.
So how are you liking Arkansas? You've been out here now for you know, a little bit of time, several weeks now. You're
Man,
more adjusted.
Almost it's been 2 full solid months in like a week, so maybe 9 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
And
a good time.
I'm liking Arkansas. The warmer it gets, the more beautiful it's becoming. And we're already into the mountains and waterfalls and creeks and streams and stuff like that. So it makes it just more exciting.
Which you guys just found. You guys just went on a walk and you found a really beautiful one.
So Uncle David and I decided to take. He told me he was going to take me across the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, this is towards where Drew's Lens and into the mist with Lindsay. This is where they stay. And I was like, okay, so we're not too far away from the house, the road. And we're driving, and I'm waiting for us to get on, a main road to go across the mountain. And we're still riding down this dirt road, right? And it's getting smaller and smaller. And I'm like, I'm riding. And he goes, yeah, we're going to ride for like 45 minutes before we get there. I was like, oh, this is the road?
Yeah, that's the road.
He goes, this is the only way across the mountain.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so, like, now I'm in my Google Maps, right? And I'm looking, and I'm like, this is the only way across the mountain.
It's pretty crazy.
And so we're riding, and you can see like sheer cliff drop-offs, and at the bottom of the drop-off is like creeks and ravines and boulders, and it's just so much natural beauty out there. We stopped at our third little pit stop area, and there was another beautiful creek, and it dropped off, and Uncle David was like, I bet it really is really beautiful around that bend because the rocks were changing shape.
Yeah.
So me, I'm always looking for a next adventure. So I went down there. I had my water boots on. I bent in the corner, and it opened up, and it had 2 little waterfalls that dropped in, and it opens up to like this 10-foot wide creek that's blue and green, and it's a swimming hole. It's probably like 4 or 5 feet deep. It's a legit swim area.
Heck yeah.
Well,
I know where we're going this summer. You guys, hey, I got the keys. You got the map. Let's hit the road. Let's go find a nice swimming hole this summer.
At the end of that road, we actually couldn't cross it all the way because it crossed one more creek, and at the end of the creek, I guess it was from the last flood, the force of the water pushed the bridge off the road.
Oh dang!
So the whole top of the bridge was like missing. It was like an 8-inch thick cement slab that was just like
that
pushed off.
flowing. Yeah.
Imagine the velocity and the force of that.
Dude,
Wow.
it wouldn't just be a drifter being down. It'd be the Simple Life going down. Come on, going down. We all going down up in here. If we're sitting on the road, because it's right on the bridge, right? Oh my gosh.
It was the bridge itself got pushed off.
That's nuts.
That's some crazy weather, man. I believe it. Out here in Arkansas, we have more crazy weather than I've ever experienced. Because being from the desert, we get like those haboobs, which is like a big dirty windstorm.
Okay.
Like it's just a big dirt cloud.
Oh yeah. Like
you
a
get
big
those,
sandstorm.
like a big sandstorm and wind, and you do get like thunder and lightning. And it's pretty because over in the desert you can see as far as you can see. Like you got those long views, right? So when it goes off, it lights everything up.
Yeah. There was a couple of times.
Really...
There was a couple of times where those lightning storms got crazy out over by our house in Arizona. Yeah, where it shaked the whole house, and you're just like
boom. Oh.
That was close. Like, holy crap.
Yeah. But we never really had too much weather over there, like you never really experienced, it wasn't like a huge part of your life. Like out here in Arkansas, it's definitely a huge part of your life. You got to be aware, like, of what's expected to come up, before you make travel arrangements. Because you imagine be on that road that you went over the mountain and all of a sudden, it's coming down.
The flash flooding here, because in Florida, we deal with hurricanes. But it's the same way. They're so far away, you get warnings. You know they're coming. You have time to prepare, like days to prepare.
Yeah.
And even then, we're going to get lots of rain. But the flash flooding here, it happens like that.
Yeah.
So you can't, a storm is coming, but you never can plan for how bad it's going to be.
I mean, it just makes you definitely want to be extra prepared.
Yeah.
And we try to think about all the T's to cross and I's to dot, and then when you find yourself in that position, there's usually one little thing you can always tighten up your preparations for. You can always do a little tightening up and checking through.
Yep.
But dude, it's still nuts. I can't believe it. I believe it in certain aspects, like that road, especially over at Come On Mountain.
Yeah. It's brutal. It's brutal.
Dude.
The creek is as low as it's ever been, though. Even with the rain that we've been having, like the big storms, it's pretty low. It's only maybe 3 inches deep.
Okay.
Well, I think in the end of May or something is when it starts
start
going
drying
dry,
up.
and then it'll stay dry until like September, October.
So it does go dry. It gets dry.
it gets dry. Yeah, it does get dry.
Nice.
That'll be a good time. I have a feeling that's what David's feeling. He's like, I'll just wait for it to dry up. And
Yeah.
I'll go in there and I'll move everything around again.
I don't blame him because
No.
you know.
Oh man, the amount of work down in that creek area. Like,
Well,
holy
I
crap.
actually, to be honest, we're gonna have to start immediately working on it, probably right after the meetup,
Yeah.
because we have Freedom Fest coming up,
Yeah.
and we got to have that road.
Well, we got
Yeah.
you, man. It's just gonna be
So-
a call it in, and we're gonna come over there and move rock, get the
Yeah.
thing done,
Yeah.
get it done.
If not, Uber will be a real Uber, and I'll have to transport everybody
With
back
the
and forth.
Uber, put a
Yep.
sign on the top of it.
That'd be
Uber
funny.
delivery service.
That'd be super funny.
You know I got you guys when it comes to crossing the creek, right? You guys trust me coming across the creek?
Gary have to hook up a zip line in the back just in case.
Man.
Oh, dude.
Oh my goodness. Well, today's going to be a good day. We got decent
Yep.
weather. I mean, the day started out a little bit rough, very hectic and very stressful. Just because, you know, we feel for our family. We feel for our family and our actual family, and that's, you know, always stressful.
Yep.
And then just, you know, things, curveballs that life throws at you, right? Like, everybody has a curveball here and there. David, I know, got some curveballs. Y'all got some curveballs. We ain't going to
Yep.
talk about it all today. But today just woke up and it was just one of those
Full
curveball kind
moon.
of days.
It was the
Full
full moon,
moon
I
day.
think. It was the
Maybe.
full moon.
Maybe.
Oh no.
I don't know. We're going to plan to keep on enjoying it, though. We are not going to.
We're
It's all
getting some
about
sunshine,
attitude.
actually.
All about attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sun's coming out. Sun's coming out. So we're going to have a good day. You guys are going to get a lot of stuff done up on this. We're going to be closing in this cabin here really soon. I would imagine within, I don't know. I don't want to put a date on it.
I think this week it's gonna happen.
I was going to say that too, but I don't
think
want to
this
like
week
put a
it's
date
gonna
on it.
happen.
I think so too.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure, baby.
Well, I mean, it is Thursday, but I meant next week.
Well,
you know.
In a
So-
week's time.
In a week's
yeah,
time,
in a
yes.
week's time, in 7-day period.
By the
Week's
end of
time.
next week,
Yes.
Should
which should be
In 7
in
days.
Yeah. So it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, shoot, we put it in.
Yeah,
You know, put it in.
yeah.
So
And it's exciting, guys. It's really exciting, and
Mhm.
it's a good day. And my mom's gonna come over. We're gonna still have a good dinner together. I know. I have faith, and I believe that everything's gonna work out okay with Aunt and Rox. They're gonna get everything situated. You guys are going to get everything situated. There's gonna be no injuries. I'm putting it out there.
That's it.
I'm
Yeah.
putting it out there.
It has been manifested.
It has been, and yes, I'm putting it out there. So I hope that you guys are putting something positive out there as well, regardless of whatever situations you guys are finding yourselves in today. Just keep on trucking, keep on keeping on. And
Yeah.
with that, we are going to sign off. I want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today and watching today's video. We'll be back tomorrow, and love you guys. So until the next one, hope you have a good one.
and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.